spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. The Miners' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Buckeyes offense has the ball first today. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Close to the marker, it's Hart. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cook. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
That's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So UTEP's offense has its first opportunity of the day. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer. But one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. And the Miners in the hurry-up.
How about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. from the gun to give, looking for room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the... The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. It's still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
The coaches talked about got to get to the quarterback, got to ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive, man? They've already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
And the Miners send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Pulls and fires complete. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Charlotte.
Makes the grab over the middle.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Miners want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Eaton. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting, stud in the secondary, 5-star defensive back, gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. They have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Miners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Denson. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return, as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Miners want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. They've got the play bottled up. Bubble, it's out. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Miners will punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, 1st down here. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Denson. He's got it. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. He'll start this drive firing. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Eaton. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Miners decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Reads it, fires complete. Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pacheco. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Denson. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Charlotte. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab on the left. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Eaton. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Catch in the middle. It's Cooks. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll go to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's fired. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Out of the backfield, he's open. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right on the money. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Dropping back, it's Denson. Looking to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Miners want to pick up the tempo. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Trying play action. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, it's Eaton. Lofts one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Miners line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's a return from midfield. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. Dropping back, it's Denson. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. Taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's long. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. He wants to throw it. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. To the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by a field goal over South Carolina. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll sneak it. The Miners getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Back to pass, it's long. Here's the pressure. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Key. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Denson. This time he's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Buckeyes are on the move. He'll keep it himself. Find some fresh air. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0.
With a red zone opportunity.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give on the counter. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it to the right. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
3rd down.
The RPO, it's complete. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time.
And down he goes back at the 3.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line and pick up a 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the ball's free in the end zone. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's long. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Denson. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's fired. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's now
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Kansas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And how about this? Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
And the Miners will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch right at the 50. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Give to the back. Looking for room at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pacheco. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Dropping back, it's long. Bringing the heat. And that ball is live in the backfield. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Running back searching for a hole. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.